This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
The Kentucky Wildcats taking the court tomorrow afternoon in the SEC tournament, looking to leave Nashville on Sunday with their 28th conference tournament championship. Josh McKinney has more from the Music City about who the Cats will be relying on to bring home the title.
Just 2 years ago, the Kentucky Wildcats were losing to Robert Morris in the first round of the NIT. Now, entering Friday's quarterfinal game with Florida, Kentucky is 9 wins away from perfection.
Where's Archie Goodwin in all this action? Mays gives it up. Wiltshire for three. Off the heel. No good. It's over. Robert Morris has beaten Kentucky.
That loss to Robert Morris in 2013 ended one of the more disappointing seasons in Kentucky basketball history, and the freshman season for Willie Cauley-Stein.
I mean, Willie Cauley, you think about it, he was on a team that went to the NIT and lost to Robert Morris. I mean, now all of a sudden you're in this boat and you're on this team.
Now a National Player of the Year finalist, Cauley-Stein is leading a team littered with future pros on a quest for the unthinkable.
You know, I'm older. I've been through so much. You shoot me, it goes through a bazooka hole. Okay, I've been shot at so much. So I've been through this, the grind of this. They haven't.
But his journey did not come without struggle, having his sophomore season cut short because of injury.
Getting injured and coming back, like I was thinking about going the whole time until I got injured. End up coming back and end up being part of history. End up doing stuff that, people ain't really think you can do.
The Wildcats with 31 down, 9 more to go, riding the 7-foot shoulders of their veteran leader. Kentucky plays the Florida Gators Friday afternoon, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 o'clock Central for the third time this season, but this time a trip to the SEC Tournament semifinals is on the line. Reporting from downtown Nashville, Josh McKinney for WYMT Mountain Sports.
Thank you, Josh. Here's your game info graphic. Kentucky will play Florida for a third time this season. The Gators beating Alabama today to move on to the quarterfinal round down in Nashville. Tip-off set for 1 o'clock Eastern on the SEC network tomorrow. The Louisville Cardinals playing in the quarterfinals of the ACC tournament today. Let's get down to Greensboro, ACC tournament, North Carolina. And Louisville, get your pregame dance on. Here we go. Seconds to go in the first half where we pick it up. Terry Rozier. The step back jumper. 3-point play. Roy Williams be like, dang it. Suit jacket will need the dry cleaners. Later, second half. Louisville at 4, and there's the Monster Human Energy drink, Montrezl Harrell. Quentin Snyder had the lob. Harrell had 14 and 12. Bryce Johnson, though, became a man in the second half for the Heels, scoring 18 of his 22 points after halftime. UNC moves on 70-60. Conference USA Tournament, quarterfinals, Western Kentucky, UAB. First half, Western down 2. Justin Johnson, the former Perry Central Commodore, he would finish with 4 points, 4 rebounds. Hilltoppers, though, fall tonight in the Conference USA quarterfinals, 53-52 the final. UAB's Robert Brown knocked down a jumper with 19 seconds left that ends up being the game winner. Post-game reacts now.
They just, after the momentum swing, the big swing, they just kept everything, just kept going right for them. Nothing was going right for us. So.
I mean, they had more things go right than we did. Everything seemed to go in their favor. In the last minute, they hit some tough shots. Tip your hat to them.
Coming up, Sweet 16 highlights a classic finish by Johnson Central and Letcher Central. One Mountain team moves on, the other goes home. Highlights from Diddle. December 1st, 2014, Game 1 of the regular season for the Johnson Central and Letcher Central girls basketball teams. They played each other. JC won by 2. 101 days later, that is today, the two meet again. This time in the Sweet 16. This time, the loser goes home and ends its season. Cheyenne Stidham and the Letcher Central Lady Cougars out of the 14th region, taking on fellow coverage area team Johnson Central out of the 15th. Outside shot working early on for the Lady Eagles, McKaylin Pierce. Racker. JC by 3. That was the early points of the game. Cheyenne Stidham came to ball, though. Pull up, jumper. She got the J. 13 points for her. Lady Cougars would go into the break up 3. Second half, third quarter. Christina Bentley underneath. She finished with 25. Letcher up 6. Let's go fourth quarter. JC down 6. Allie May cuts the lead in half. Lady Eagles hanging around. May had 11. Under 20 ticks to go now on the clock. Lady Eagles down 2. Lauren Salyer called for the foul. She would make both free throws. We got a tied ball game at 60. Ensuing Lady Cougar possession. Paige McPeak knocks the ball loose, and Bailey Daniel finishes it. That's your game winner, just like December 1st, 2014. It's the same outcome. Johnson Central beats Letcher Central by 260-260.
Well, I knew I had to step up and hit them if we wanted to go on, and it was just something that we've never done as a school, and it was nice to be able to step up and put those in for my team.
It's been a great season. We've accomplished what we said at the beginning of the season. We said, Biddle, that's where we want to be. And we accomplished that.
JC will play the winner of this game, Mason County and Muhlenberg County. Muhlenberg County down 11 in the first, make it 9. Backwards pass to Michaela Sampson. She delivers the cookies, 20-11 Lady Royals. Mason County's Maddie Boone pull-up game, that's nice. 29-14 Mason County. Later in the half, Reagan Blackburn uses the glass, cuts the lead to 9. Mason County wins, though, 63-43. So that sets up this. Johnson Central, Mason County tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern Time inside EA Diddle Arena. Both teams 21-11. Should be a good one. Winner, of course, will play in the Final Four in the semis. More Mountain News after this.